All right, everybody. So it is Monday, and the first weekend of games has concluded. So let's go ahead and take a look at how we're standing after that first weekend of games. So we've got Stella's bracket in first place, and Eli's also tied for first place. So we have 96.7% next to their names. Think about what this 96.7 means. Did it mean that they chose 97% of their games correctly? Or does it mean something else? Go ahead and type what you think it means on the document. So let's go ahead and click on Stella's name here. Ooh, a lot of green here, a lot of correct picks. Nice job, Stella. All right, so what we're going to do is fill out the first page in our March Madness project. And so I'm going to use Stella's bracket as an example. So if we go here, it says write the total number of games played in the first round. So if there were 64 teams, there were 32 games that were played. Write the total number of games you picked correctly in the round. So here I am looking at Stella's, and if we look at the West Division in the top left, I'm going to look at all of the green games in the first column. All right, so here I've got Gonzaga, they're in green, Oklahoma, they're in green. That means that she picked these games correctly. So 1, 2, 3 games up top. She didn't pick the Virginia game correctly because it's in red, so we skip that one. And then we count 4, 5, 6, 7. So Stella picked 7 out of 8 games correctly in the West Division, which is insane. Nice job, Stella. So we're at 7. We go over here to the South. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Go down to the Midwest. 14, 15, 16, 17. Over to the East. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Nice job, Stella. So out of the 32 games total that were played, Stella chose 23 of those games correctly. Nice work. All right, so what we're going to do here is go to the column where it says write the total number of games you picked correctly in the round. And if I'm Stella, I'm going to type in 23. And so now you're going to get 1 point for every game that you got correctly. I'm going to type in 23 points here, and that's what Stella's currently sitting at in our March Madness project, 23 points. And notice as these rounds go on, you're going to get more and more points for each game that you guess correctly. All right, so now we're going to go to the elimination page. And this time it asks, write the number of teams eliminated in each round. So let's see. If there were 64 games played, or 64 teams, and there's only 32 teams left, that means that there's going to be 32 teams eliminated in that first round. Now it says write the number of teams eliminated in each round as a fraction of the total teams that started the tournament. Okay, so we said that 32 teams were eliminated out of our total that started the tournament. Well, it's a 64-team tournament, so 32 out of 64. And it says reduce the fraction in the column to the left to its simplest form. Well, let's see. If I have 32 over 64, what can I divide both numbers by to make it a smaller, reduced fraction? If I divided both of them by 32, then I'd have 1 over 2. So it's going to be 1/2 of the teams were eliminated. What total percent of the total teams were eliminated? Well, that'd be 1/2 as a percentage, which we know is 50%. 1 divided by 2 times 100. And then we're going to write that percentage of teams eliminated as a decimal amount, which would be 0.5. So we work through this elimination page together here. And now you're going to work on putting these into the elimination workspace. And so here it says reduce fraction from the round of 64. And so on this page, you would say 32 over 64. And you can use that backslash key to represent a fraction. And then you could say equals 1 over 2. And then for the round of 32, which we'll work on Wednesday, we would want to do the same thing. all right, would be like 16 over 64 equals what fraction? Okay, so those are the 2 pages that we can fill out so far today. You're going to again look at how many games you guessed correctly, put your point totals here, and then you're going to look at the number of teams that have been eliminated. So right now, 32 out of 64, or 1/2 of the teams, have been eliminated. And this is all we can work on for today. We will revisit this on Wednesday. All right, so update your Google Slides.